Hi everyone, Donut here. I just wanted to throw a little video out there about something that happened yesterday at the University of California, Merced, where officers had to break up a party. A 56-second clip was uploaded by Ocean Spray Dough. It shows officers with tasers. Some of them have their guns drawn, and there's even one officer with a 40 mic. The reason that I wanted to talk about this specific video is that just right here, it's been retweeted almost 5,000 times. Nearly all the comments are exactly the same. We don't know what happened leading up to this 1 minute long video, but it's just easier for people to say the police are racist. My good friend I've been talking to on Twitter today, Mr. Lie Ocean, says if this doesn't show the POC pigs are still oppressive, anti-black murdering pigs, I don't know what does. I replied to him, well, I didn't see anyone murdered, and I did see a few black officers. To which he replied, they can be black and still have anti-black sentiments, internalized racism. And I addressed the murder part already. I didn't see that, and I don't really care to look it up. Mr. The Lamette posted a rap that he had made called Fuck the Police. That's not very original. Day One Ballard says, I hate cops so much my skin itches. Maya Thornton retweeted it, said the UC school system has a notorious history of racism and lack of regard for their black students on their campuses. This white guy, Zany Section, retweeted it and said, I fucking hate my own race. Anyways, using a handy dandy tool called the internet, you can easily look up what happened at the party that led up to that. You know, instead of watching a 1 minute video and just saying, hey, police must just be racist. I started off watching that 1 minute video too and was like, well, if they have their guns drawn, then something serious must have happened. I don't see the police running into a crowded club with a 40 mic and several officers with their guns drawn for no reason, just to be racist. This incident took place at Chandelier's Hookah Lounge and Smoke Shop on Main Street. On Sunday, officers went into the lounge looking for a man with warrants. The club was hosting a release party for a clothing line. The party was scheduled to run from 10:30 p.m. Saturday to 1 a.m. on Sunday. The police arrived at 12:50 a.m., 10 minutes before the party ended. Captain Chris Goodwin of the Merced Police Department says the video does not tell the whole story and captures only the last moments of a complicated, chaotic incident. Somebody will catch the ass end of a huge incident and people will automatically base what's happening off of that tiny little clip. There was a confrontation and a citizen assaulted a police officer and he had to be taken to the hospital. Captain Goodwin said that the officer was released from the hospital early Sunday but will likely be out on medical leave for a time. Police described the officer as seriously injured. Police officers go in there looking for somebody with warrants 10 minutes before the party ends and someone assaults one of the police officers, hurting him seriously. It looks like at that point they called some backup. Backup arrived with a 40 mic. They wanted to clear the floor and there were still people who just didn't want to clear the floor. Obviously it's just racism though, right? Captain Goodwin says the officers, which numbered about 3 or 4, spotted the man they were looking for and went in to make the arrest. That's when the officer was blindsided and punched in the face. Several people punched officers and our guys became surrounded by the crowd. Numerous Merced officers then came to the club to assist and multiple people, at least 5 or more, had to be arrested. So the incident started out as 3 or 4 officers just wanting to find this guy 10 minutes before the party ended. They were surrounded and beat up, one officer seriously injured. Backup had to be called and that's when 40 mic dude came in and popped somebody in the side. The club owner said he saw 2 policemen come in first, and then he saw half a dozen more come in shortly after. So according to this article, the number is still between 2 or 4 officers who were there originally, and then they were surrounded and beat up, and more officers had to come. An investigation has been launched, and they said there will be more information coming out once the investigation is complete. Fortunately, though, for us, there is body camera footage. It's not released yet, but there is body camera footage that we'll be taking a look at when it is released. Let me just go ahead and address the aggressiveness of the police officers in this video and trying to clear the club of people who don't want to listen to them. I need to point out that officers are just not going to take any chances in a large crowd. Being a police officer is dangerous. Officers do not take chances. Did you know that 2 police officers were actually shot last night? Uniontown, Ohio, Sergeant David White was shot 4 times. He's in stable condition right now. And New York State Patrol Officer Joel Davis was responding to a domestic violence last night when the person inside the house fired 1 round and killed him. With a large crowd of people and 1 officer's already been seriously injured in the altercation, They're not going to take their chances. People are going to be pushed, people are going to be shot with beanbags, and people are going to be tased. Everyone, this is Donut. I hope you have a fantastic Monday. Please, before you make any judgments on anyone in a video that's only a minute long, try and do some research. These people who just jump on the racism bandwagon are absolutely ridiculous. We have brains and Google for a reason. Have a great day, everyone.